I was drawn here, I believe, by God.
Well, we started in 2000, so it's been 10 years now that we've been coming here.
Because it's where my parents go and I love Jesus.
Okay, and because you love Jesus, you respect your parents and respect their decision to bring you to a good, wholesome church?
Yes, I do.
The Bible says not to neglect the fellowship with your brothers in the faith.
Here we feel accepted. I started here before the pastor. I liked it, so I stayed. It's the church that my sister-in-law brought me back to. It was my mother-in-law's church.
Because I like the church. It's a family church.
This church, everybody is very friendly, and I feel very comfortable, and my kids love coming to this church. I was looking for a church where I could take my kids and have friendly people and people who worship the Lord.
I can't really wait until Sunday every week. We have weeknight services too. That is a blessing also. I go here too because the people are so friendly and so easy to get along with.
Okay, except possibly me?
Except you, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was invited to a revival.
I came here when I was younger.
When I was invited to attend a house meeting.
I have a twin brother, and we were born and raised in the Assembly of God Church in Riverbank.
Well, I was always raised in church. I was born basically on a pew. My mom was a Sunday school teacher, but I was about 4.
I've been a Christian since I was 17 years old, and I'm 55 now, so you do the math. I actually come to know the Lord because I was invited by one of my classmates, and she asked me several times to come to this revival, and every day I said, nah. And finally the last day I thought, I'm going to tell her yes today, and I got very nervous because the last day that I had decided I was going to tell her yes, she waited until the very last minute. I thought, she's not going to ask me, but she did ask me, and I immediately said yes, and I went to church, and I went to the altar and gave my heart to the Lord.
I was 8 years old when I first got saved, and living in Alaska, attended church regularly.
When I was a little child, I can't remember not going to church and knowing about God. He was in my life, all my life.
Since I was 6, I was raised in church. Decided at a young age that was right. And as I grew up, I reaffirmed that through various things. My parents did a good job of keeping me in church. And, as you grow old, you won't depart from it.
And then I turned my back on him. But, even though I turned my back on him, he never turned his back on me.
As I was growing up, we never went to church, but we did pray at night before we went to bed. That's about all that I've got. And then after I met my husband and we married, he was very into the church. And so we came into the church that way. We came back to the Lord just a few years ago.
Like sometimes I disobey my mother, and sometimes I just don't do what she tells me to do.
But now you're better about it? Still not all the time, but better about it, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I have a twin brother, and we were born and raised in the Assembly of God Church in Riverbank. And up until the time I left home, turned 18 and left home, I was at church all the time. After that, I got away from the church. I went back to church off and on several times, and now I'm back to church for good.
Just go to church. God will take care of the rest.
Necesitamos que más personas vengan a la iglesia para poder practicar más mi español y para que los niños tengan la habilidad de tener amigos que hablan español en la iglesia y que la iglesia crezca más, porque todos somos hermanos en Cristo y no importa la raza de cual tengamos, porque en el cielo vamos a estar todos. So no importa.
You know, the people here are real personable, you know, and I think that's what really makes a difference in a church. You know, the pastor is, you know, really passionate. You know, growth is good. You know, just go to church. You know, get out, meet some people. You know, surround yourself with good people, and you know, God will have faith, and God will take care of the rest. God will take care of the rest. God will take care of the rest. Just go to church. God will take care of the rest.